Hey, what's going on, everybody? Boilon here for another video on Lord of the Rings Home, and welcome to Elladan Day. So, as you can see on my screen, I did go through the tutorial levels, and I did get him to Gear Tier 4. Now, there's really no purpose in me recording that kind of stuff. It's basically auto territory to get him unlocked, and that's good because it's easy to get. And so I'm really excited to see how far that I can take Elladan here today. I also want to do the Tier 6 level, the Tier 5 and 6, actually. I want to see, how powerful does my Elladan need to be to get those done. And then I want to upgrade him as best I can to see whether or not we can actually, get some movement in the arena. I want to use him with Elro here in the arena, and I want to check him out. So if you're ready to go, everybody, then let's boil this down. Now, before we actually get to some of the levels, I do want to take a quick look at Elladan's kit. I want to take a look at the upgrades, the ability upgrades and specifically, and sort of how high I need to take some of these skills to make them valuable. So we're going to start off with the basic, the Baleful Spear. Now, level 4 has always inflict weaken, so I think that I'm going to want to have that at the very least when it comes to this one. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then for the other ones, I think that I probably want to get this because I need more buffs for Elladan. Now, unfortunately, you do need to get like basically, quite a few upgrades to get more deadly to other allies. But at the very least, if I get this one here, the level 4, at least I'll have that for himself, which is going to be really important for his ultimate. But I noticed that, for this skill, ancient skill, the special 2, is that, well, I need level 6 if I want to be able to get the gain 1 stamina per boon. And well, I'm not completely surprised. That's like what kind of made the OP-ness of the kit, right? So if you're upgrading Elladan, that's going to be your main priority. And honestly, I don't know what level this unlocks. I would have to go back and get level 5 and then to figure out what character level that actually upgrades at. So that's going to be a different matter. In terms of the passive, though, I currently have 50% chance to gain 1 stack of Nimble at level 3. It goes up by 10, and then it goes up to 70%. So probably worth the upgrade. Is it immediately worth the upgrade? Probably not. So I'm kind of thinking like some of this stuff is going to be my main priority, trying to get this to level 6 as best I can. Make sure you get level 4 on the special 1, and then level 4 on the basic, and then we'll see how things land there. So let's go check out on Tier 5 of the Elladan level. Now, because I got those ability upgrades, I don't think that this is going to be very difficult. So take this for what it is. I'm going to be using my Elladan, who's about 1500 power. He's at Gear 4. When I did the Arwen level, I had Arwen about level 4, but I had her at less abilities. I believe I was like maybe 2 or 3 across the board. And so now that I have a couple of abilities at 4, I think that this will be pretty easy. That being said, with the amount of purple ability materials I have, I need to make sure that, I'm kind of being a little bit careful. I would go as far as saying probably, and it's interesting the characters that they give you for these missions is with obviously some of the rangers too. So I find that interesting personally. And we'll see. Hopefully, wow, I'm taking a lot of... Am I going to die? No, hopefully not. I know how to play this game. Hopefully that the characters they give us is enough, but I'm kind of forced to... I do love that they gave us back the Elro here. The the Elro here team-up attack, so I'm really happy about that. And it would really be a shame if I were to somehow lose this to all this AoE. Normally I want to get rid of like the Mordor Engineer because I personally think that... Oh, I was disrupted. My bad. I didn't even notice. So maybe I hope I don't lose this. Maybe Elladan can carry us here. We'll see. Just need to get this guy down. Come on. Come on. There we go. Get this guy down because he's almost dead. Just want to make sure that, yes, for those of you who aren't really planning on getting Elladan up too high right now, I think I could probably auto at this point. They're as I say that as like Mauher's kicking my ass, so clearly I need to might change where I'm attacking. But yeah, I hope that this is good. He hits really hard. For those people who aren't taking Elladan up super high and who are just kind of looking to clear this stage, then I would say probably about the level 35 ranges, safe 30, 35, Gear Tier 4 with some ability upgrades, I think is pretty safe. The characters that they give you, though, are not that great. They're pretty weak, so just do keep that in mind if you're trying to do this yourself. So I think this is fine. We'll eventually get him down. The weaken really helped, of course, with Elladan's basic. So hopefully we can just drive that forward and continue tanking here. And the Nimbles are really helping as well with that combination of Arwen. Unfortunately for today's video, I'm not going to be able to get Arwen very high up. So there we go. That's tier 4. Let's do a little bit more upgrading because I think that's what I'm going to need to. Also, we're going to be doing some pulling in today's video too. So I forgot to mention that in the beginning, that we're going to be doing some chest pulling, which I was recommended to do this first before actually doing buying potentially that 80 shard pack. So that's what we're going to do next. All right, and so here we are with the Elladan chest. I did buy one of these gem packs for 2,500. It was a special pack. It wasn't under this one. It had a different tab. It was like a limited time thing. So it was basically one of these packs, but it gave me a little bit more for the same price. So we're now at 7,000 gems. And I'm pretty sure 7 chests is exactly what I need to pull to potentially get 130 shards. That's the goal, of course. And the reason why I'm doing this first is because what if I pull a jackpot? It's very unlikely, but if I do, you know, then I wouldn't need to buy this pack, which is to bridge the gap for that 5-star, because I am going to be taking Elladan to 5-star today. So let's start this off, everyone, and it is available for 40 days. And so these new character chests are available for quite a long time. So just keep that in mind as well. And the Elladan pack does have 100k gold in it now, so that's nice. Let's see, chest number 1. Wow! 37! I think that's above... Oh my god. I'm pretty sure that is well above average. 2%. 1.99. That is a very good drop. When the average is 12 or 17, at like 87%, 86%. I think I just saved myself like 2,500 gems. Maybe I didn't need to buy that offer. Wow. But I am going to, you know, if I get to 130... I'm just gonna, you know, buy the regular offer because I'm gonna save the rest of the gems for my refreshing and whatnot. That was a really good start. Okay, 17's good too, you know, because that's better than the 12 or whatever. So that's a total of 54. So I do need to get to 130. So that's the goal here. And I hate that I have to keep kind of going back over here to do this. Chest number 3. Come on, come on. 17 again? Okay. I mean, that's better than, like I said, better than the 12. Or whatever it was, 13. 34 plus 37, that's 71, right? So, oh, maybe I will still need more. I don't know. 6? Maybe I'll have to pull 6 chests. Was it 8 chests? I forget how many you're supposed to pull. 17? That's 88. I still need 42. So... maybe I only saved myself 1 chest. I thought it was better than that, but it seemed better than that. Let's see. Maybe we'll get some lucky. We'll get lucky. Come on! That's a pretty common drop. Alright. Last one. At least I saved myself 1,000 gems, then? It would seem. Alright, so it was all 17s, but I did... No, it's not enough! 122? Oh, I do need to spend all... Really? So it might have been more than 7,000 gems. I thought 7,000 gems was the bare minimum, actually, to get that. That's a lot. Wow. If I were to have bought this pack specifically, it would have been somewhere like almost $90 Canadian. Holy crap. Okay, looks like we're going all in. And then I'm going to have to buy another gem pack down the line because I'm basically toast for today. 12. Gross, we just made it. And that was with that big 37 drop in the beginning. So it would have been actually potentially a lot more, maybe even 10,000 gems. I thought 7 chests were sufficient. But I guess not, because now I'm going to be 54. So I'm going to need to make sure that I buy this pack here, and then that'll give me the 210 shards that I need to get to 5-star. So we're going to go ahead and do that really quick. Okay, so now that we're completely gem broke, and we have ourselves a 5-star Elladan. At least in that offer pack, they gave us 100k, so at least that's going to give me some of the gold that I need for this 4-star upgrade. And then I'm going to need to spend another 150k for this 5-star upgrade. And luckily, I've been hoarding for quite some time in preparation of this for Elladan. So we got Elladan to 5-star. So now I'm just 2 characters away. I'm almost there with Lomian and Leliel. I have this weird feeling that I'm going to need to buy another gem pack later so I can help do my refreshes for those 2 characters so that I can get Elrond. In total, I would say that my spending for Elladan was about Probably about 80 to $100 Canadian. So whatever that would be in US dollars, and yeah, it's a bit brutal. And I did buy 2 of those light crystal packs. You might have saw for 10 US dollars there were 50 crystals, both on light and dark. But I wasn't that interested in the shadow crystals because I just won't have the gold anyways to really utilize that after I start gearing up Elladan, and it'll be Elrond in about a week and a half as well. So keep that in mind. We're going to try to get Elladan geared up to... I want to get him to gear 7. I want to see if I can get him there. Now, one of the things that I'm kind of disappointed about, and I'm going to upgrade this now, is that I need to make sure that I want to see how much... I didn't mean to hit the home button. I wanted to make sure that I can get Elladan up to a reasonable amount, but I also want to see how expensive it is to max him out. So I'm very cautious here. I'm going to take him to 50. And because it is a lot of resources that I still don't really have, I want to get this skill to level 5. And then I want to see how much it costs to get this 6. What do I need? Level 55. So I can't even get this yet because I am not account level 55. I'm account level 53. So it's going to be 2 more levels, but this is going to be really important to have with Elladan. And I'm going to try and make that a big priority for me to get before I get some of these other upgrades. So now that only leaves me with 300k gold. And so I don't know, I can, what is this, gear 7? Stats are okay. I think that's gear 6. We're not even at 7 yet. So now we're at 200k gold. Can I equip the rest? Yes, we got him to gear 7. Okay, great. I'm probably out of gold now, though. So we'll have to take that for what it says. Yeah, and how many crit... I'm really low on gold. And I'm probably low on the other stuff that I need for these characters. Well, maybe not. But... yeah, maybe the inks. I don't have enough inks. So I won't be able to finish this off, unfortunately. But how many light crystals does that leave me with? 133. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to obviously have to save a little bit more, a lot more, gold and other resources. But hopefully this will help me be able to do a little bit more. And I want to see. So can I take him to 53? Yeah. I'm going to blow all of my gold to get him to max level. And the problem, you know, I probably should have put some of that into Elro here because my Elro here is only 46. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to do level tier 6, sorry, of the Elladan adventure. That way we get 500,000 gold. I forgot that that's in there. So that might go towards being able to at least level up Elro here before we start putting the 2 of them into my arena and doing some missions there. So let's get, you might hear my dog in the background. So sorry, guys. So let's do this stage here. Now, I've upgraded him pretty far, so if I have troubles for this, I would be very surprised and be very disappointed. It looks like it's like basically the same enemies that we saw before, so I think I'm going to be prioritizing Mordor Engineer and then Mauher, most likely. And we're going to cleanse that, because I'm pretty sure we can do that, right? With this version of the elves, and so I'm looking forward to this. Got the Elro here. Oh, that was a lot of AoE damage. Oh my god. What? What? Wow, this is okay. If I don't one-shot this, I guess I'll just have to like spend some time going back and forth on it. But yeah, this is and I'll get back to you guys on whether or not I clear this. Hopefully we do though. Do I need my Elladan higher than this? Because that would be really shocking, honestly. That Mauher needs to go. Even in the other level, he hits way too hard. And so he needs to get hit by like an offense down from Elladan, or right there from Miri, I guess. Holy crap, that was ridiculous. Am I gonna lose? Okay, well, you know, hopefully we can clear. I need the gold from this, so at the very least, we do need to. He's got a lot. He's really beefy, but he's the one that hits the hardest. And now I'm being stuck against Ugluk, which is just super annoying. And I'm just getting wrecked, absolutely wrecked. Maybe I should just be finishing off the other characters, but I can't just let Mauher just sit there and do what he wants, because that's going to be such a pain in the ass. Is Elladan going to save me? At least we can cleanse some of this stuff, right, and give some immunities out. We need to get that Mauher down. He just hits so hard. There we go. Thank you, Halbrad. Thank you. We might be able to get through now with those extra healings. My Elladan clearly not up to snuff, which is shocking given that he's like pretty much maxed out. No, I think we'll get it. So let's stick this on auto. We'll clean up here. Good Thursday morning to all of you who are checking in. And there we are. Okay, so we did it. luckily my Elladan was sufficient, thankfully, and so there's the 500k. There's the green ability material, and what I want to talk about this is saving this if you are going to be taking Elrond up, because you need this for the leader ability. I've mentioned this in previous videos. It's really important, so just make sure you hold on to that for Elrond, because that's what I'm going to be doing for the level 5. So there's the marquee event for Elladan complete. Let's max out. Elladan's maxed out. Let's put some more gear, more money into Elro here to get him to 53, and let's slide on into Arena. So that'll give me some money, which is good, that I'm going to need to probably pay for the 5-star upgrades for Lomian and Lelio. That's where I'm currently sitting at right now, but I am doing refreshes every single day. So make sure you keep up to date with my videos, and you'll see my progress as we go along. Let's change things up in the arena, though. And so I'm going to be doing a bit of a hybrid mixture for just now. We're going to take a look at the characters, and I'm going to be taking out Strider. I'm going to take out Eomer, and we're going to put in Elladan and Elro here. Unfortunately, I'm still going to be using the Eowyn passive, or the leader ability, and so that's staying. And I'm keeping Ironhide as for the AoE damage. I think he's going to have more value than Eomer. In my opinion, Eomer's pretty slow. They're both pretty slow, but I'm just going to leave it as this. Because the other two characters, both Eothane and Eowyn, are going to be doing some boons, which is going to help here. So let's just go right down the list. Let's see if we can start climbing again. And we're going to go for not that 17,000 power with that. So we're going to go for this. Now, I do realize that this is a punch down. It's about a 1,500. Actually, no, it's about an 800 punch down. So it's not as much as I thought. But I want to... Oh, sorry, that's right, because I didn't keep those characters. No, it is a 1,500 punch down. But nonetheless, I need to start climbing in the arena. I've been kind of slacking a little bit, and I kind of want to share with you guys, you know, how is this going to go down? And I think as I climb as well, I'm going to start sharing this kind of feed with you guys too. We'll do more arena videos specifically. So normally what I do in these kind of battles is just focus down Eowyn, because that's, you know, what I want to make sure that she dies before she gets too far, because she's, especially with Eomer, is gonna give those assists as well, those extra damage. They heal each other and whatnot. So I guess we're just gonna go in for this, right? We're gonna go for the taunt, and it looks like Elro here's pinging into something. I didn't quite see what. I guess Eomer got hit there. Now I'm not going to. You know what? Actually, we're both gonna taunt. Why not? Because it's just provoke, not taunt. So they're going to have to hit all of them, I suppose, at some point. And we're going to do the combo attack. Right, I forgot they added that back. So that's a pretty decent chunk of damage. I forgot to use my stupid ultimate to cleanse the blind, and so that's my bad. This would be really embarrassing if I lost. But there we go. We got some more AoE, and that's good. I'm going to put this onto Eomer. Hopefully it lands. So, you know, Elladan's still hanging in there. Like, he seems to be pretty defensive there, and I'm really happy about that. That's bound to happen. That always happens with the counterattacks. But I want Eothane to survive. And so I guess the Banes don't really matter. Or sorry, not the Banes, the boons don't really matter as much with Elladan, because I don't have that level 6 ultimate. So until I get that, you know, the amount of boons that I'm stacking doesn't really matter too much. Now we're going to go land this onto Ugluk. Oh, yeah. So the AI is a lot smarter in this game because they just target you down. But it seems, and I should have landed that on Ironhide. But yeah, lots of boons on Elladan. Really impressed with the amount of boons that he has. He's a very good tank. And you know what? I'm just doing that for the turn bar, frankly, at this point. But yeah, I think it's a bit of an auto fest now. And I played that not super well. I could have played that better. But nonetheless, we did actually survive quite well. And I think that Elladan is a beefier tank than Eothane, because he's got these nimbles, which really helps him tank a lot better. So I'm really happy, actually, with things so far. And I look forward to climbing the arena a little bit more as we progress through the week. So that's going to end my Elladan video. We're going to be doing some more arena footage throughout the week, like I mentioned, and so I'll be trying to record that every time I have a chance, and maybe do a compilation of some of my attacks and things like that. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Are you going to be going for Elladan? Are you going for Elrond? What's your plans with the elves? I'm actually really happy with things so far, and I'm really glad that I've just been able to blow some of my resources that I've been holding for some time. So that's going to be the end of my video, and until next time, stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you all later. Boilon signing out.